Good evening, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I will be talking about two different important formulas in Excel, the count if and then the count ifs formula. So, and I will be telling you under different scenarios by which you can actually use these two different formulas and then some other additional tips that you need to know. So, let's dive in straight away. Now, I want to count the number of Lenovo laptop we have in this particular column. So these are the list of laptop names you're already familiar with. So I want to count the number of Lenovo laptop we have here in this column. So I'm going to use the count if, the one without an s. So then I will highlight my whole column like this, separate with a comma, then click Lenovo, then press enter. So that means we have 5 Lenovo. So let me try it once again for Samsung. So criteria range, that's the range of the cell, that's the column, then your comma, then the criteria. That means which particular brand do we want to find the number for. So Samsung, I will click on it, then press enter. So we have 4 Samsungs. So that's how to use the count if for text. So let's go to number count. Now, for this one, we are going to try a different like different strategies here. So I want to count, let me say how many 5 do we have in this range of numbers. So I'm going to use my count if, then the criteria range is from here to here, separated with a comma, then 5. I'll press enter. So that means we have 5 numbers here, which is 1 and then 2. But I can still use count if like this. Count if, I can use it to find the set of numbers that are greater or lesser than a particular number. So let me choose the criteria range. I'm choosing the whole criteria range, comma. Then I want to find the set of numbers, how many numbers are greater than or equals to 7. So that's greater than or equals to 7. So that means 6 numbers in this set of numbers are greater than or equals to 7. So I can also do the same for, let me do another thing here. Count if the criteria range, comma. So I can say how many numbers are less than 12. So this is less than 12. Enter. So it's telling me 14. 14 numbers are less than 12. So this is how you can use the count if formula. So when it comes to the use of numbers. So now the sequence count, for sequence count. So this can be a little bit tricky, but it's still very straightforward. So and mind you, we are still using the same count if, not the count ifs now. So we are still using the same count if because we are dealing with a single criteria data set. So now for this, we have different names of shapes here. So for here, we want to check, we want to count the number of shapes ending with n. So this one is ending with letter n, this one too letter n. But so we want to count everything together, the number of shapes ending with letter n. So this is how to do it. Count if the criteria from here, then comma, I put our quotes here, Sorry, there is a mistake. Okay. So the one ending with letter N. So I will just write this. So the meaning of this is the numbers, any letters before hen, like we are less concerned with any letters before hen, but we are only dealing with anything, any word ending with letter hen. So the meaning of this star is we care less about any letters coming before letter hen. So we are only dealing with the word ending with letter N. So count all those words for us and let's see the final answer. So I'm going to press my enter. So that means we have 11 words, 11 shapes ending with letter N. And if you count, you will see that they are actually 11 in number. So then this one, 5 letters ending with E. So that means in this particular shapes here, we have some letters. There are 5 letters in there are five. There are 5 in letters. So but they are ending with letter E. So we want to count how many are they. So look at this circle. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is actually 6 letters, but it's ending in that letter E. So this is actually not what we are looking for. So let's look for 5 letters ending with letter E. Okay, I think we have 6 letters ending with, so let's change this to 6 letters. So 6 letters ending with letter E. So we have circle, then this square is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see what the answers will be. Our count, then we highlight the whole column, comma, then our quote. So 6 letters ending with letter E. Now, to now I want to be very precise about the numbers of letters we are looking for. You know, we've streamlined our search to just 6 letters, not all letters. So just 6 letters. So that means it's possible we have 8 letter words ending with letter E in this particular data set, but we're only looking for 6 letters ending with letter E. So how are we going to streamline it to that 6 letter words? So I'm going to use the question mark, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then end the last one with E, then put the last quote. So that means the meaning of this is I'm telling my Excel that I'm only looking for a particular 6 letter word. Count all the 6 letter words ending with letter E. So all the 6 letter words ending with letter E. So press my enter and let's see the final answer. So that means we have 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we only have this one, and this one. So that means our answer is correct. Therefore, here, starting with H, we want to count all the numbers of letters, all the words starting with letter H. So we are still using the same formula, the same count E formula. Select the whole cell, separate with comma, then letter H, H, then your star. Now, the meaning of this star is we care less about any letters coming after H. We only care about letter H being the first letter of that particular word. So when we press our enter, how many? So we have 5. We have 5 words starting with letter H. And if you count them very well, so you see that the answer is actually very correct. So let's even try. Let's even try and count. We have this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. So the answer is correct. Then this one, 7 letters having A in the middle. So let's count this hexagon. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 7 letter and A coming at the middle. So we have 3 here, 3 here, and then 3 here, and A is right in the middle. So we want to count we want to count the number of, we want to count this the other words having this same type of arrangement with this hexagon. So we want to count the number, the 7 letter words having a situated at the middle. So how are we going to write the COUNTIF formula? So this is a COUNTIF. So we are going to select the whole column, separate with a comma. Now we use the question mark again. This is 1, 2, 3. Remember, A is coming at the middle. You type your A, then that is 4, then 5, 6, 7. Then we should not forget our quote. The quote should be here. Then press enter. 7. So that means we have seven words. 7 words that are they have 7 letters, and for that 7 letters, A is actually situated in the middle. So we have 7 of them. So this is how to use the COUNTIF for this sequence count. Now, coming to the last part, which is the COUNTIFs. So we are done with the COUNTIF, in which we only dealt with just one criteria. Now we've come to the last part, which is the COUNTIFs. So that means here we are dealing with multiple criteria. Now, this is the data set of some set of employee for a particular company. So these are the employee names, their department, the region in which they are working from, and then their salary. Now, once we check number of employees that are HR, so we are streamlining our search to only HR, and then come from the east, any more than $40,000. So we want to check the number of employees working as HR. Then those HR, they must come from the east, from the eastern region, and then they must earn more than $40,000. So how are we going to streamline our search? So we just want to check how many are they, the HR that come from the eastern region and are earning more than $40,000. So we are going to use our COUNTIFs because we have so many criteria. The department is the first criteria, region is the second criteria, and then the salary is the third criteria. So let's dive right into it. The COUNTIFs, the first criteria is here. So we are going to select, comma. Then what was the criteria? HR. Then comma. Then the second criteria is the region, comma. Then what was the criteria? The east, comma. And then the last criteria is the salary, comma. And then the criteria, we put our quotes here. So more than 40,000, that's greater than, we can say greater than 40,000. So how many of them? Just one. So let's see if our answer is actually correct. This person HR, yeah, is working from the east, so is earning 50,000, and we know that 50,000 is actually greater than $40,000. So let's check another HR that is working from the eastern region. This eastern region, 40,000, but the formula we put up here is greater than 40,000. So this is 40,000. That's why this one is actually not included in our answer. This one too is 30,000, not up to the benchmark. Then this one, HR, is from the west and is earning 48,000. So that's why this one too is not in our answer, because it's working from the west. So let's try one more example. Sales. Yes, so let's calculate for the salespersons. So we want to calculate for salespeople, for number of salespersons working in the southern region, earning below $30,000. Sales working in the southern region but earning below $30,000. So manually, let's check in the southern region. So this is south, 39,000 for sales. This is sales in the south, 34,000. So we have sales in the east. Okay, maybe um let's reevaluate our requirements. So let's say salespersons working in the southern region, but any less than 40,000, any less than $40,000. Our count ifs formula. So we are going to highlight this, comma, sales, comma, find it, comma, and then there is southern region, comma, and then the salary, comma. So our quote, so that's any lesser than 40,000. Enter. So we have two sales in the south. So this one, this person, and then this person too. So that's how to use the count if and then the count ifs formula in different scenarios. So thank you so much, guys, and I'm hoping to see you next in my next video. Thank you.